Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over a deck that has made a big resurgence recently in the standard format, and that is going to be Slow Gardevoir. Now, over the past couple months, the main Gardevoir variant that we have seen has been that secret box variant with usually double rare candy, trying to hit turn 2 rare candy Gardevoir, to make up for the fact that this format has gotten so fast. However, Slow Gardevoir has seen a resurgence recently, most recently at the Perth Regional Championships. Quito was able to take it down with Slow Gardevoir, and then at the Toronto Regional Championships, we saw Michael Davidson, Henry Chow, and other notable players see success with it, both of them getting top 16. This is going to be the list that I'm going to be running. It is slightly different than the list that Michael Davidson used. They did decide to play the Klefki instead of Fluttermane. I personally really like the Fluttermane right now, as the mirror match is going to become more important as time goes on and people realize just how powerful this deck is. Having access to Fluttermane is just super good in the mirror match. Another really interesting card in this deck that hasn't necessarily seen a whole lot of play except in stall and control decks is going to be that Mawile. That Mawile has that tempting trap attack, which for a colorless, during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat, and during your next turn, the defending Pokemon takes 90 more damage from attack. So being able to lock things in the active for a turn, buy yourself a little bit of time, and then take an easier knockout is really nice. Also, there will just be situations where you play against players who run out of all of their switch cards, and you can lock them infinitely with the tempting trap and deck them out. This deck is a lot of fun. If you're interested in the deck list, make sure to go check out my Discord. The link will be in the description. I post all of my deck lists in there. But with that being said, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's hop into a game and show off just how powerful this deck is. It's a deck that's been around for quite some time, but plays a little bit differently than it used to. All right, let's hop into it. Alrighty, so hopping into it here, it looks like we're going up against Iron Thorns, Dragapult. We'll see how we're able to do against this. Got ourselves a pretty good start here. I mean, we got ourselves double Buddy Puffin, Earthen Vessel as well, and not a whole lot to complain about. So we're going to start off here with Buddy Puffin. Get that... 2 routes seems pretty good. We know we don't need something like Greninja, so we did prize, looks like a Curlia, so not the end of the world here. We got both of our Evo, so potential chance we just, Iono into it, which would be fantastic. But yeah, the most important thing, heavy Ralts on board, very important, looking good here. Also have energy attachment onto Manaphy as well. Pretty good here, just to give me the option. I don't think I really want to burn this vessel right now, so we're just gonna Iono. Let's see what we get here. All right, there we go. Evo, fantastic. Exactly what we were looking for. Now, one of the biggest issues about this Thorns deck is it's not incredibly fast or consistent. So they put themselves in an interesting situation where they might have the cards to Crispin, but that means they can't use, something like the Evo. And if they use, the Crispin, and then maybe they don't get something, like the Dracoloak out, then we just simply Screamtail the Dracoloak and they kind of just fall apart. So this is kind of that like weird turn where if they don't naturally find a Dracoloak, they might just have to take the turn off, even though they have, Crispin and the potential to attack with, the Iron Thorns. So will be interesting to see what they do here. We're just going to go with the TM Evo here, getting ourselves a couple Curlias onto the board. Got ourselves an energy in hand as well, Dark Energy to go into that Monkey Dory if we need it. Yeah, things are looking pretty good here. We know they can't also KO a Curly because they normally don't play Pokemon catchers, so they can't go Crispin and Gust, but looks like they did get themselves Dragaloak. So that was the big thing here, was to get themselves Dragaloak. Now, if they can go Dragaloak and then go, 2 more Dreepies and then use Evo, that'd be pretty good for them, and they might be able to do that here with that Arven, but we'll see. Yep, there's Charlie Evo here. Pretty good. All right. There is the trolley. All right, and TM Evo. Looks like they might be getting a Toad Squad. I don't know why they would need it, because I don't have Stretcher in my list, so we'll see. Anyways, double Dragaloak coming out here. Seems fine. We can just blow up the Thorns, potentially, and then force them to hit, like, Crispin attach, and then they don't hand disruption us. That would be, like, ideal, but we'll see. We'll go discard, draw 2. There's Monkey Dory. I guess I don't really need it on the board here. I also need to go I would actually need to get Clef or to get Clef Key here to actually like attack. I guess we could just go Flutter Mane. Yeah, I guess actually like Flutter Mane is like fine here. Because we don't have Clef Key in our list. We have Flutter Mane actually. Okay, so ooh, that's a little weird. I mean, they don't play Lost City, so I guess we could just like punch into this and feel okay. Let's go Iono. Yeah, because as long as we just hit into this, then we can go like Super Odd back Flutter Mane. We could also just pass. I guess that's also another thing. We just pass with Manaphy in the active. I actually kind of like that a little bit more. Just passing with Manaphy in the active seems fine. Because then we can go into Flutter Mane. We open up the bench space. And it's pretty unlikely they hit Energy Gust here. So it's probably fine just to do this. So Refinement away a couple energies. Because I guess me hitting for 90 doesn't do a whole lot when I can just hit for 240 next turn. Or just find Boss's Orders as well. It's pretty good. All right, we'll Refinement this away. Draw a couple more cards. There's Dark Energy. Not really a whole lot else I need to do here. And I will simply just pass. Now, if they recognize this and they try and set up for Boss's Orders and they just maybe pass, let's just say, then I can go Boss's Orders and, I can start to do things. But, we'll see. Seems okay here. Monkey Dory is typically not something you need early in the game in this matchup, just because they almost always go in with Iron Thorns. But as the game kind of starts to progress, something like Monkey Dory actually becomes very important. It's a very, very good card in this matchup because it just, heals off a large portion of that Phantom Dive damage. And since this is a deck that doesn't play things like, the Dusknoir, that's, really, really good because they can't, easily wipe out, like your Monkey Dory, let's just say. So anyways, here comes the Recon Directive. We should just have easy KO here. We have triple Refinement. Should be a very easy KO on this Iron Thorns. However, they have attached that capsule, which signals maybe they're going to retreat. Not 100% sure because you really don't need to attach this capsule here. If you plan like not to retreat, right? It's just kind of the situation where just hit because you have the card doesn't mean necessarily have to use it. They do have Boss's Orders though, so they are bringing up. Oh wow, okay, they're bringing up the Flutter Mane here. That's fine, just because I can Boss's Orders and KO like. I could honestly can't KO this. I could. I would need like Turo, Countercatcher, like Balloon. I would need the nuts to KO this, but okay. They do get rid of the Flutter Mane. That's totally fine. Toad Scroll doesn't actually shut off Super Rod because it goes into the deck, not hand. So not sure why they actually set this up, but not complaining. I could actually just stick this in the active. Maybe I could, if they crisp it, it'd be kind of annoying, but I could just go like Screamtail, KO this, and it doesn't seem terrible. All right, so we'll promote Manaphy. Go Heavy Ball. Get the Balloon out of there. We got double Arvin and Countercatcher, which is kind of annoying. Okay. What I want to do here, I probably don't need this Buddy Puffin. Go to Mawile. I guess we could Mawile this, but they still usually play a couple switch cards, so probably don't need to do that. We'll dump the Monkey. Or ditch this. Okay. Well, that's kind of weird. I actually don't have really much here. Those refinements are all very weak. Now, do I expect them to have another Boss's Orders? Probably not. I mean, they don't play very many. I think they play at max 2. So I could just go Super Odd, bench Flutter Mane, pass. And feel okay about this because then I can just go Flutter Mane, I can retreat into Drift Balloon, and then I can attack, and that's great. I could also like boss this turn and like buy time. This is where like there's so many options, right? I got so many things I could potentially do. I think that's Super Odd. Put back these. Finesse Ball. Flutter. And then this would actually be a spot where I guess I could Teleportation Burst for 20. And then that sets up like Flutter Mane, go into Gardevoir EX, load up EX, KO, hit for 210 with Monkey Dory. That's like something I could do here. Actually, wait, no, that's 10. Actually, I'd be Wait, 190. Yeah, the math actually works. I hit for 10 and then hit for 220. I mean, I can try it, yeah. But I guess unfair stamp is also like fine here just to draw more cards because this hand admittedly is like not great. But I think this is also fine. All right. So many decisions. That's one of the things about this deck. There's so many things you can do. I'll just ditch this. We don't need it. Go here. Treat. Teleportation burst. For 10. Go into Manaphy. Then if they KO Manaphy, we just like it's like fine. This energy is also okay to be on here because we don't need more than 5 energy in the discard pile regardless. So, all right, this math actually matters because I can KO with EX next turn, which is very nice. Because I can go bench Monkey Dory. I have access to Artisan, so I can just get my other Monkey Dory, and then I can promote Fluttermane, Psychic Embrace, Monkey 30 damage onto Iron Thorns, and then punch with EX. And the big thing about punching with EX, it means that they cannot knock me out, which is really big. So this tiny little bit of damage might actually be important. And the reason we also didn't vessel for that other energy, specifically the dark energy, is because we just, in case something like this happens, we like to draw into it. So, all right. Let's see what they go for. There is the Volt Cyclone, exactly what we expected and also wanted, honestly, from them. And this is going to be a huge turn for us as we'll be able to remove this Iron Thorns with a Pokemon that thankfully cannot be one-shot by Dragapult. So go draw for turn. Just going to get it down right now, I think. I guess I could also... well, I mean... Do I really need this Arven? I guess I didn't have EX in the last hand, so maybe I just Refinement first, the more I think about it. Yeah. I'm kind of okay with this. We don't need this. I'm going to... Keyword is assume that I'm going to find it, which, might not happen. But I know there's no EX on the bottom of the deck. Go dump Turo. Well, actually, I probably want Turo. Never mind. Ooh, what do I get rid of then? Nothing feels good. I can just pop that Turo back. It's fine. Or the Iona. Dump these. Come on. EX or Ultra Ball. There we go. Monkey Dory. Attach for turn. Ultra Ball. Switching Scream Tail and Nest Ball. That seems fine. Grabbing EX. Embrace. Touch the Fluttermane. Then we'll plop 3 on here. And as soon as his Thorns, is gone, it's gone. They can't just make a Thorns instantly, which is really nice. So, this Gardevoir EX will be the main guy here. Click done. Hopefully it doesn't glitch. Okay, good. There was a glitch in the past where sometimes it would put an extra 20 damage on, which was never fun to deal with. All right, we'll Drainabrain 30 from this guy onto here. Set this up. Perfect math to be able to get KO'd. Treats. I think we'll probably just want to Turo here, or we'll want to Palpad back like Turo and probably Iono. That seems fine. We'll go Turo, Iono. And then just unfair stamp here. Draw some cards. Looking pretty okay here. All right, Turo's pretty good to have in the hand. All looks quite good. I could honestly just Turo this turn, but I don't really need to. I'd rather save it for next turn. And yeah, we'll Miracle Force for 190 damage, taking this guy out. And now we just have to work through this Dragapult, which we will be able to do with Driftbloom Bravery Charm. And we have access to Turo next turn to potentially move a Pokemon as well, which is really nice. So, yeah, things are looking pretty okay here. Definitely like our position. So, anyways, there is the... Ooh, Alakazam. Okay, so this is kind of scary because I guess they could Alakazam move damage off the Gardevoir onto the Ralts. Maybe. It's not fun. Kind of fun to deal with, but... see what they end up doing here. All right. One thing to also watch out for is if they go down their Turo, because a lot of these lists do play one Turo, but they're gonna what? I think this is a mistake. I think they should KO the Ralts. But anyways, if they go down Turo in this matchup, you can just Mawile lock the Toadscroll if they put it in play, and they just lose at that point. So, like, pretty good. Alakazam, you can't actually Mawile lock because of the amount of psychic energies they play. They can actually attack with it. They can just go Crispin, and they can hit you for a bunch of damage. Ooh, there's Boss's Orders. Okay, this is probably a Monkey. Yeah, okay. That's a little awkward. They're gonna get Monkey and also Fluttermane, which is really bad. That they got them both. If they were only just like poking me here, I would just Turo and like win the game pretty much on the spot. But, they got all of that, and that's spooky. Okay. Go down to 2. So this might just be like a Iono Driftballoon Kaboom play where we just like do as much as we possibly can, knockouts. And then, unfortunately, make ourselves very vulnerable just to losing to Dragapult energy. The problem is this, actually. If this didn't exist in the deck, we'd feel a lot better about doing that. But, unfortunately, it doesn't exist. So, okay. Wow, okay. That's rough. We could, like, maybe... Yeah, that's there, so they can move this. It all kind of feels bad. Okay. I need to find Iono here. I mean, I could just go Balloon. Actually, no, I can't go Balloon anymore because I guess I could just hit for 180. Honestly, maybe that's our best play. It's just a hit for 180. They don't have Boss's Orders, and we're like hopefully just gonna be okay after that. Yeah. Because I can Monkey 10 over. Well, I can evolve. Yeah, okay. So we'll go flip the script. Go 3, that's good. Refinements. Okay. I can just Monkey Dory, actually. I have one more in deck. Monkey. I need to not go down to 1 prize here. Well, I mean, could I give them another prize? I mean, they're down all their boss. I don't think they play more than 2. So the big question is like, is it worth to go into Ralts or to go into Curlia and then Monkey Dory 10 off this and prevent a KO from happening? I think that's the question. Is like, is that actually worth it? What I could also do is I could kill Alakazam. No, that doesn't work. I just don't want to. I just don't feel like comfortable burning the Super Rod, but I might just have to. Wait, I don't even know they're Curly. Actually, never mind. I actually don't think I can do that. Well, okay, that's not great. I should always move it off this because they're just gonna Alakazam it to the bench anyways. So, and I'm gonna Turles anyway, so the damage is just dead. This damage can go. Where do I even want to put this? I need him to like to burn Turo here. The best case scenario is they play Turo here, and then I can trap him with Mawa, or like they burn a bunch of cards. I mean, actually, that wouldn't even work guaranteed. Okay, where does this actually go? It can go onto the Dracoloak or the Radiant Alakazam. Probably best just to go into the Radiant Alakazam. I don't think there's anywhere else this card. I guess I can just Bravery Charm this, and then I survive. And then I can Turo, double Monkey next turn, move 60 damage off. My head hurts. Okay, this is fine. All right, this is going to be very convoluted. However, I do think it's possible we can win this game. We're just kind of trying to play around what they can do here. But shows the complexity of Gardevoir. So we have prevented a KO no matter what. There's no KO happening this turn. As long as there's no Boss's Orders, no KOs happening. The best thing that's going to happen is Phantom Dive and spread damage. which then means we can go Turo, Monkey, Monkey, hit, and just hope that's enough. I think we're okay as long as this Dragapult is the one that actually attacks. And they normally don't play a super thick count. I think they normally play 2 to 3. So, yeah, we had to go in the tank to find this line. But I think this is the best line right now, and I think it gives me a good shot to win. Because if they hit me for 180, oh, they have vacuum. No, okay, that's annoying. Okay, that's bad. I mean, I don't think there was anything else we could have done. I still think we're okay though. If they have no more boss, I think we're okay because next turn we can double Monkey Dory, so we can go Turo, make a fresh new Gardevoir, double Monkey Dory, all the damage off, and then KO with the EX, and then KO with a balloon. I think that's our line. Okay, yeah, we've discovered the line. I think that's still okay. So, okay. We also get to Iono them to 1-2, so it's like should be able to find everything. So we know there's a couple darks left on deck. We know where there's one left. We know where this damage is going. It's all going there. Okay. And then 200 is done here. Oh, actually, we prize our other EX, so I guess we can't attack with another EX, so we can't hand disrupt here. But maybe that's fine if I know what their deck is capable of, and I don't think it's capable of anything too scary. Okay, so Super Rod. I think we have it. As long as there's no second boss, I think we have it. We just have to do it correctly. And that's the stressful thing. We just can't butcher this. We don't need anything else because we have Balloon in deck and we should have Charms, or we have Balloon in hand. That's like always fine. I don't think I need the Scream Tail, but like under absolute worst case scenarios, it's like not terrible to have in the deck. But I guess I see my like under absolute worst case scenario, something happens that messes this up and I go like counter catcher Dragaloak, blow up something, but I just lose to Chrisman at that point. It's so likely I just lose anyways. We'll get these. Artisan. There's 2 dark in deck. This is guaranteed, I think, right? It's almost guaranteed. As long as they're not the last 2 cards in deck. If they're not the last 2 cards in deck, we're fine. Okay. Flip the script. Okay. And the reason why we need to heal all 60 off is because of Alakazam. That's the other thing, by the way. So that's the other reason why I'm just like trying to like not mess this up. Okay, so we can now Turo the Gardevoir. Promotes. EX. Embrace 3 times. Monkey 60 off. They gave me a thumbs up. Do you think they have it? Do you think they have another boss? I don't know. Maybe they thought it was a cool play. All right. Psychic Embrace. 3 onto here. As long as this thing does not glitch. Do not glitch. Do not glitch. Okay, we're good. Whew. It's a scary thing. Okay. So now I can move damage off somewhere else now. Okay. So we can go and just put damage here because this is probably the thing that's going to attack next turn, which means I wouldn't need to find Charm. This can go there. This can go, or it means I wouldn't have to find Monkey, but actually I guess I'd be guaranteed no matter what. All right. Hope this is enough. This is good enough. All right. Miracle Force 190. We have moved all the damage off the board, and we're going down to 2 prizes, and we have game on the next turn. We do have game. We have Balloon KO. We have Charm in deck. If that Iono us, we will draw into that Bravery Charm, and we have Artisan. So Oh my gosh, it comes down to this. This was absolutely crazy. This was definitely one of the most wild games I've played. And we'll see. I mean, we've really done everything we could. Like, really done everything I think we could have. The monkeys are carrying us. There's the Dragapult. There's the energy. There are recon. Okay, that means they probably don't have boss's orders yet. I mean, I don't think this deck plays 3 boss. I could be wrong, but I don't think it plays 3 boss, which means their only other play would be maybe a counter catcher. But, like, that's okay. Does he evolve? They have it. There's another recon. We'll see. Recon again. That's number 3. Is there a boss's orders? Is there a boss's orders? That's what it comes down to. Artisan. What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? What do they got? Let's see. It's Crispin. All right. They missed it. Oh my goodness. Okay. This game is absolutely crazy. Wow. I cannot believe we got there. Holy crap. We actually won the game. That's the Toad Scroll. Doesn't matter. I was actually counting to see if Mind Ruler would have KO'd, but it would not have. It only would have hit for 260. I was like, wait a minute. Did I leave that option open? I did not. I did not give them the opportunity to do that, thankfully. So, anyways, Gardevoir reacts very, very important attacker because it oftentimes, if they can't KO it, they have to boss around it, and then they run out of gust effects, and you eventually win. So, this game here was pretty much that, as you could see. They're still thinking about what they want to do here. If they hit me with Double Monkey, just instantly win. I mean, like it would win with Drifloon, but 190 plus 120, no, would not. Oh, they're retreating. Interesting. What are they doing? What are they cooking? What are they cooking? What could they possibly be retreating into? The Alakazam? They could be retreat. Oh, I just realized there's also a grass energy here. The Mushroom Drain for 30. Yeah, this was definitely like a finesse game, where it's like it did not look good, but like you found that line. It's like you found the thin line in the game to get there. It wasn't pretty, but it did happen. All right, what do they got? What do they got? They're just thinking about their play here. Because we just win. Because we just go draw, refinement, charm, boss's orders game. They are maxing out the timer right now. Oh. Wonder what they're doing. Treats. Dracoloak. What do they have? They got to do something here. This is actually like the one thing that like I don't like about live is like when like they've lost in the situation, they can just burn so much time by like sitting and just like maxing out the timer. Like that's like one thing I hate. It's like I wish the timer was like way more aggressive if like you were like doing something like this. But it's like hard to program that, I think, without like ruining games of like people who are like actually playing at a proper pace. But this is pretty crazy. All right. Great job. Treats. Counter catcher, bring up that Dragapult. We'll be able to attach the Bravery Charm, and we'll be able to Psychic Embrace, load up this Drifloon, and take the W. Taking down Dragapult with the Iron Thorns, even though that Iron Thorns ability is kind of annoying. If you get Flutter Mane into the active setup, a Gardevoir EX, you should be a-okay. Go 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to be able to hit for 300 damage here and take victory. Now, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this deck. I love the list. This was a crazy long game, so this is going to be it for today. Usually, if we have, like shorter games, I like to do like multiple in a video, but this game was absolutely wild, almost 30 minutes, and I like to end it off at that. But thanks so much for all the support as always. I appreciate it. I'm excited for the new set to come out. Will be a lot more content, coming out with that. But anyways, this is Smart TCG. I appreciate all the love as always, and I'll speak with you guys again soon. Peace out.